Let's cross over to Liverpool now in the UK and speak with Francesco Rizzuto. He is the Professor of European Law at Liverpool Hope University. So what do you make of these new appointments? Some will say it's just more of the same old club.
Good evening. Yes, some will say that, but essentially the nominations reflect the coalition that has dominated the European Parliament for many years. One simply has to tot up, if you like, the numbers. The so-called pro-Europeans, and I'm not just talking about van der Leyen's possible majority of 399, but if you include the Greens, that takes us to 453. Without a doubt, and let us put it this way, the skeptics or anti-Europeans on the left and on the far right total 267 votes. I think Meloni, the Italian Prime Minister, who is clearly upset, needs to understand the logic of politics in Brussels, and it is a logic of coalition that they should be familiar with in Italy. So perhaps more of the same, but the key, if I may add, is what the incoming Commission is going to promise over the next 5 years, which of course has already been discussed by the key heads of state, that perhaps I'll have an opportunity of saying one or two words about.
Well, on that particular point, I mean, how do they go about allaying concerns and represent those who voted for a more right-wing approach?
Essentially, by adopting the kind of policy platform that will reflect those concerns. And, of course, ensuring that you have a commission that reflects the interests of some of those states. So Meloni's abstention, if you like, is a rather obvious attempt at making sure that Fitto, an Italian, will become a vice president of the Commission and will have an important job in the Commission. So if you like, that's the kind of game. But remember, we're talking about a European-wide election, and the numbers have to be totaled across Europe. We can't simply say, well, France and Italy, they're the most important countries in Europe, therefore the European Parliament and the European Commission must reflect entirely Italian or French outcomes. It doesn't work that way.
All right, Francesco Rizzuto from Liverpool Hope University, thank you very much for your insight this evening.
Good evening.